Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to Dirt Jump Update 13. It's almost been a full year since I did the last one, so I thought I might as well show you guys how everything's going. I'll start off with the rolling. It's definitely seen better days. All the dirt that I piled up on the bottom's kind of washed down and it needs to be fixed up. Also, a couple stairs are missing up the top here. It's got a fair bit of damage done to it. One of my mates put his foot through it, and then I came up here on my motorbike and wrecked this part here, and I think I put my foot through this part, so I'll have to add some more bracing in there so it's a bit stronger. I've put a couch up in the tree since the last Dirt Jump update too, so you can like just chill up here in between runs. I accidentally put my foot through here too. I've got a bit of work to get this thing looking a bit nicer. I never actually really finished it off either, so that's something I've got to do soon. Next up, we've got the first jump. I'm pretty happy with how it feels, but I'm probably going to make this up ramp here a bit steeper. Just doesn't kick you quite enough. And also I might steepen this up a little bit just to see if it makes it a little bit better. In the last Dirt Jump update, I had all this concreted. It didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. It started peeling off in some places and it just started looking messy, so I decided just to chip it all off, but as you can see, I didn't get every little bit of it and there's still some on there. And it does stay on alright. It just was looking a bit messy, so yeah, I took it all off. And yeah, I'm going to rebuild this in the future soon. Next up, I've got the two rollers and I'm actually pretty happy with how these things are running. Once you know how to ride it properly, they're actually so fun. But they definitely could be a bit better for helping you get speed if they weren't so big, but that's something I might change in the future. But for now, I'm pretty happy with how they are. I ended up chipping off all the concrete on these as well. They're holding up alright though. In some spots they do need to be fixed up, but yeah, they're not really on the urgent list of things I want to fix because they're still doing alright. And once I do think they need to be fixed, I probably will mellow them out a bit more and make them a little bit smaller, but see what happens. That's it for the rollers. They're really easy to do. The secret is just staying relaxed. A lot of people like try to pull up, pump real hard. All you got to do is chill and just roll over it and bend your knees and arms in and kind of soak it up a little bit. That's all it is to it. I kind of dug a bit of a drainage for it, but there's like this little sinkhole thing, so whenever it rains all the water just goes down that, so it's pretty handy. And in between the first landing and the first roller, there's nothing. I don't know, the water just seems to disappear, so I'm not worried about it. Next up, we've got the second jump. In the last Dirt Jump update, it used to be back here a bit more. I'd say the lip was probably here, and it was really close to the roller, so it didn't really work out. Before I had all these rollers and that, I used to just start way over there and pedal in and hit it. But yeah, I ended up changing it like this, and I don't really like it. It's a bit boring to ride. The up ramp's is too mellow. It does work really well. You get a fair bit of speed and it sets you up for the rest of the jumps. I just don't like it because it's not fun to ride. So I'm probably going to make it a bit steeper. Most likely I'm going to leave it in the same position though, because I feel like that gap does work. The up ramp's in alright condition. It used to have concrete on it too, but I chipped that all off. It's got a few big cracks in it, but it's still rock solid. Like, it doesn't really do anything. Especially this one in the back, it's massive, but still solid. So it is what it is, I guess. But I'm gonna probably rebuild this next. If not next, it'll be one of the things I do want to change soon. With this jump also, a lot of people have trouble clearing it. Yes! I recently just patched up the massive case hole in the back of this landing, and as for the landing, it's basically the same. It's just not as smooth as it would have been nearly a year ago from just the rain and all that. It's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with how it rides. Here's a third jump. It's all still the exact same. It's been a really solid jump. It's over 2 years old now, so yeah, I'm really happy with how long it's lasted, and it's still in pretty good condition. It's a little bit rough in some spots, and I'll probably smooth it out in the future soon. And here's the landing, still all the same. It's really solid, so pretty happy with it. Alright, next up we've got the freshly rebuilt double roller. In my most recent video I rebuilt this, and I just tested it today by hitting the jumps before it, and I've got to say I'm really happy with how it feels. I mellowed out the first hump and made the second hump a little bit taller, and by me mellowing out the first hump, it's made it a lot easier to pump and manual it, and it's still possible to jump it. Before it wasn't even possible to pump both the rollers, and now you actually can. It's really fun. I'm keen to show you on video. I might even try like nose manual through it. It's pretty risky trying to nose manual through that at full speed. You wouldn't want to go over the bars, so that's why I just turned in and tried it, and it was pretty scary just doing that. Alright, we've got the fourth jump now. I haven't changed anything on it, and this landing's the oldest thing at the moment. I haven't rebuilt that for like 3 years, and it's holding up alright. The front where you land's actually pretty rough though, it's all rocky and that, and there's a bit of a hole in it. So I'll be fixing that up soon too. I built a single roller here because the gap in between the fourth landing and the spine was too big, and also because I moved the spine in the middle and wasn't going to worry about having the ramp there. I thought it would work out fine, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's not really that much to talk about. It's just a small mellow roller. It's good to pump. The last feature is a dirt spine. At the moment it's a bit more of a trick jump because the landing's really mellow and it's just soft. So since the last dirt jump update, I've moved the up ramp into the middle and also piled the landing up bigger, so it's a little bit of a step up. At the moment the ramp's not in use, but I'll put it to use somewhere soon, and that's what the landing's looking like at the moment. It's just all soft, good for doing a couple tricks on and that. I might do a run with the GoPro on my chest before it's completely dark. Dropping in. So after the dirt spine, I'm thinking about making an on-off box out of my old bush bomb. Like build a little scaffolding thing on top of it, so you hit a little up ramp, land on top of it, then drop down to a landing. I think it'll be pretty cool, and then I'm not sure if I'll put a berm and continue the set or end the set and start building a new set. But at the moment I want to fix up some of these and get everything just fully dialed too, so I'll probably fix a couple of these, start working on that, and yeah, just do a bit of everything. The quarter pipe that's here is still the exact same. What I want to do with it is turn it into a box jump. All I need to do is just add a landing to the back of it, and to replace that I want to build a vert wall out of pallets and then just put plywood over it. For this berm I'll probably just rebuild it. I'll probably put the box jump here so you can air the vert wall, hit the berm, hit the box jump, and then I'll decide what I do next. Anyway guys, that's about it for this video. In the next one I'm probably going to start rebuilding that second up ramp because that's my least favourite thing in the set at the moment, and it shouldn't take too long to change. And I'm also going to start doing some more workshop videos again soon, so get keen for that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it.